What's up guys, this is Shukesh Ponik once again and you are watching an unboxing and hands-on review on this all new MI Redmi 2 Prime, and it's from Xiaomi or Xiaomi, whatever you say. Now it's a very interesting device actually. For the price what you are getting is just unthinkable. Now there is nothing at the front of the box, but at the rear part you get some specifications. First of all, let's talk about the price of this device, which is only 6,999 rupees, that is around $110 and this device is made in India by Xiaomi and the manufacture date is August 2015, that is just few days ago. Interestingly, on the box the model name of the phone is printed simply Redmi 2, though online retailers like Snapdeal, Amazon and Flipkart are retailing this device in the name of Redmi 2 Prime, so don't get confused when you get the device. Now let's have a quick look at the awesome specs here. First of all, you get the premium Qualcomm Snapdragon 410 chipset with quad-core 1.2 GHz Cortex-A53 processor, which is a 64-bit processor, and the display is 4.7 inches HD IPS. The rear camera is 8 megapixel BSI and the front camera is 2 megapixel. There is 2 GB of LPDDR3 RAM and 16 GB of storage. The battery is of 2200 mAh and this is a 4G dual SIM phone as well. So I think this is the cheapest premium device you can get at this moment. But what matters is the ultimate user experience, so let's get started with the unboxing and check the device. There you go guys, the all new Redmi 2 Prime, and it's basically the white variant, but the front of the device is totally black. The back is interestingly matte finished, and though there is no rubberized coating, the back feels very soft. Overall, the look and feel of this device is not bad considering the price. Before I show you the device, let's look for the accessories. First of all, you get some paperwork inside this envelope. It's the user guide in English and there are some Chinese booklets as well. This device is made in India, but still you are getting Chinese booklets. And next you get the battery. This is basically a lithium ion polymer 2200 mAh battery, and I think considering the specs and the display size, the battery power will be ample for at least 1.5 days. This is the power adapter, which is quite compact and will not eat up lots of space on your switchboard. It's a 1 ampere charger and the USB port is at the back, so this power brick looks and feels premium, and the color also matches the front look of the device. Lastly, you get the data cable, which is again black in color, so this will not get dirty very easily. Interestingly, there is no earphones provided. Well, most of the entry-level devices provide very basic quality earphones, and if you are a music lover then you might not find that satisfactory. So to keep the price low, they refrained from throwing in a headphone. You can always get a premium one at around 1000 rupees. But still, the lack of earphones might bother some of you. Anyway, let's get back to the device here. First of all, I'll give you a walkthrough of the exterior ports, and next I'll dig into the software. Let's remove the sticker and well, it's not coming up. There you go. Well, the display looks very reflective, very shiny, and I don't know exactly whether it's Gorilla Glass or not. The dimensions of this phone is 67.2 by 134 by 9.4 millimeter, so it's not a very slim device. But still it's sleeker than the Motorola Moto G 3rd generation. The price of this Moto G3 is 13,000 rupees, that is almost double or around 85% or 90% higher than that of this Redmi 2 Prime, but the specs of these two devices are very close to each other. The camera is the prime difference, I think, but overall considering the price, Redmi 2 Prime offers much better specs. If you want, I can put up a quick comparison in between these two phones. Comment below and let me know. This black and white combination is not looking bad, but you can go for a totally black variant. Now let's have a quick tour on the exterior ports. First of all, this is a 4.7 inches HD, that is 1280 by 720 pixel resolution display at 312 ppi. The capacitive keys are on the body, so this will save space on the screen. At the top you get a multicolored LED notification light along with the ear speaker grill here. The front facing camera is of 2 megapixel with HD recording, and this device sports both proximity and ambient light sensors as mentioned on the box. The rear camera is an 8 megapixel shooter with full HD recording. This is basically a backside illumination sensor, and this will ensure much better low light performance. There is an LED flash and the loudspeaker grill is here. At the top there you get the secondary microphone hole for noise cancellation, so the voice clarity should be good. The 3.5mm headset jack is at the top. At the left of the phone there you get the volume rocker along with the power key, and the position of these keys are just under the thumb, very easy to access. At the right of the phone there is absolutely nothing. At the bottom you get the primary microphone hole along with the micro USB port for charging as well as data syncing. It's also OTG capable, so you can connect your pen drive, keyboard and also mouse. So this device has each and every feature of a premium phone. Now let's look under the hood, and this back cover is somewhat like the Lumia devices, giving this phone a unibody look. There you get the SIM card slots. This phone takes micro SIM cards, and this is the micro SD card slot which is expandable up to 32 gig. The SIM1 slot is 4G enabled, and you get the SAR value here as well. Looks like it's slightly high, but don't worry, it's under limit. Now let's install the battery, switch on the device, check the display and the MI UI 6 interface. Well, the device is ultimately ready, and this Redmi 2 Prime is running on Android 4.4.4 KitKat. The Lollipop update is on the way, I think, and this MI UI interface is very simple yet interesting and extremely beautiful. All the icons are square with rounded corners just like the iOS. In fact, the display size and the resolution is very close to the iPhone 6. With 312 ppi, it's almost the Retina display, so you cannot notice a single pixel from even close distance, and the color rendering of this IPS panel is also great. It's not oversaturated, and let's compare it side by side with the Moto G3, which has a 5 inches HD IPS display, and because of the larger display the PPI is slightly lower than that of this Redmi 2 Prime, but it's not noticeable, and overall the quality of these two displays are very comparable. They are almost similar, and considering the price, you get a much better display on this Redmi 2 Prime. 4.7 inches display size is also much easier to handle with one hand, but still a 5 inches screen would have been really nice. Well, let me now give you a quick walkthrough of the software. This interface is very intuitive and simple. This is the lock screen. You can just swipe up to unlock, and you get the home screen, which also contains all of your downloaded applications, again just like the iOS. Pressing and holding the home button will get you the Google Now, and the recent key bring the recent applications which you can dismiss just by swiping up. Swiping down these applications can lock these apps, that is, when you clean all of your running applications at once by clicking on this cross here, these locked applications won't close. So that's quite handy sometimes. Now I've installed CPU-Z to verify the specs and also the RAM, storage, the sensors, etc. The CPU looks exactly as mentioned. The GPU is Adreno 306 with 400 MHz speed. Let's check the RAM. The free RAM at this moment is 923 MB, which is almost half. It's enough for super hardcore gaming, and the actual internal storage is 12.64 gig. The free space is 11.44 gig, which is again not bad considering you have got microSD card slot. These are the sensors, you can pause and check. Overall, the spec sheet is too good for the price. You can pinch on the screen to get home screen options, and you can get the same just by pressing and holding the recent key. You can change the wallpaper and the swiping effect from here, and also add widgets. The interface feels very responsive, shutter free. The notification window can be pulled down, and swiping will bring you the toggles. You got all the basic ones, including the brightness control over here and a torch. The do not disturb mode can be enabled from here, and You got the music controller here as well. You can press and hold on these toggles and go to the specific settings. The Redmi 2 Prime comes with different keyboards including a Hindi one. The default one is the Swift key, which is one of the best keyboards on the Play Store. I think 4.7 inches display is just perfect for writing with one hand if you have a medium or small sized hand. There is a very interesting Flexi keyboard pre-installed as well. These are the available keyboards on this phone. Let me give you a demo of this Flexi keyboard. Well, by the way, I think you are finding this video very helpful. If so, then please subscribe to this channel and also like this video. Now this Flexi keyboard is very simple and intuitive. There are lots of gestures you can apply. For example, you can swipe down to cycle through the suggestions and swipe up to undo. Swiping right will put a space and swiping again will enter the punctuation. Swiping left can delete the punctuation and also the whole word. So looks like you might not need the space bar that much. Swipe down with two fingers to hide the space bar, and if you want you can hide the whole keyboard just by swiping down and holding for a while. So these are some of the gestures you can apply on this keyboard. I will talk more about this keyboard in the full review, so make sure you are subscribed. Next, you get a security software with lots of important settings. For example, you can clean the cache and the background processes with the help of this option here, and this will enhance the RAM and free storage. Next, there is a battery option as well with battery saving options, and you can automatically trigger the battery saver when the battery level goes below a certain percentage. Different battery profiles can be created and scheduled to switch automatically as well. You can also scan the whole device for virus, adware, malware, etc. Permission settings can disallow certain applications accessing your personal data. There are a couple of more MI applications are pre-installed as well, like Compass, Barcode Scanner, etc. You can create MI account and save your personal data to the MI cloud. Overall, the number of bloatware apps on this device is not that much. The interface is very smooth, very fast, and there is not a single lag I have encountered so far. Now, as I discussed before, the display on this device is easily accessible with one hand, but still MI included a one-handed screen option to shrink the whole display to your left or right for better one-handed use. You can do that just by swiping the home button to left or right, and if you have a very small hand or you are just a kid, then this might be very helpful. So overall, this MI UI is very simple yet very beautiful, very intuitive, and very fast. Actually does not eat up that much RAM. I've seen Samsung devices with 2 GB of RAM having only half GB of RAM free out of the box because of the heavy TouchWiz user interface. Now last but not the least, let's have a quick look at the camera. There are lots of swiping gestures enabled into the camera. For example, swiping right will get you the camera modes and swiping left will bring some live filters. There is HDR mode, and swiping down will switch the camera as well. Well, the front camera is not that bad enough for video chatting, and you can touch to focus on the rear camera. On the viewfinder, the camera quality is looking decent. I don't know exactly how good is this. I'll check that out and upload the camera samples into my webpage gadgetsportal.in and also into my Facebook page facebook.com/gadgetsportal. Well, we are almost at the end of this unboxing and hands-on overview. Overall, this is a great device with great specs and very user-friendly and fast interface. The exterior look is also not bad, and I am liking this dual tone. Because of the soft touch matte finish, the phone is feeling great in hand. Overall, I liked this device. For only 6,999 you are getting the so-called premium features and feel. The low price tag does not compromise with the quality of the device. Well guys, that's all in this review. If you have found this video helpful, then please subscribe to this channel and like and share this video with your friends. Well, that's all in this review. Thanks a lot for watching. Keep in touch and don't forget to subscribe.